The eye's clobbered. Good work. Time to bust Nier out and shred him. Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or some such will set it off.
Beldron's still trapped! Find Philomene and get that smoke powder!
Move on! I gave her everything! And she has the gall to send you to break me! Get us out of here, all of us! And hope for her sake her path never crosses mine again!
Yes, true soul? Scrying eye. Nair says the absolute scryers see through 'em. Watching. Judging. You don't know about the seat of the Absolute? No doubt you'll see it for yourself soon enough. Let me guess. Brithvar and Kerr. They've been a thorn in my arse since Nier hired us. Ignore Dumb and Dumber. They'd jump down a well if they thought there was gold at the bottom. Nier can handle himself. Reason I joined. I know which way the lava flows. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the Drow out.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nier does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. You dare speak to me without due reverence. That was your first and last mistake. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Nier, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nier is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Nier be your end.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Extra too, like I promised. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Your brain going mushy, Shark. That's where those absolute freaks hole up. Goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans. Ain't no one they won't try to turn. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. The General, Nier called him. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him. Clan property. They come with us.
The gnomes should be able to go where they please. They are not the Dwergars to keep.
Won't hear me argue. Your mouth's got the might to back it. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses!
Beldron! I was so worried! Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Well, then it seems you've saved us twice over. Gods above, she bloody did it. Of course she did. Wulbren has a way of attracting true believers. His quest for rune powder was the latest dream he stuffed in our heads. And he was bloody right. He found it. A small cache sitting down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. Not long enough. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. Business that sent us after the powder to begin with. The formula might be gone, but we still have the barrels.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Thank you. For saving Beldron, I mean. I just wish... Well, it's too late now. Thank you.
Well, you did it. Nothing good happens in the Underdark. You should know as well as I. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. I don't have time for this. The Iron Hand gnomes might already have their hands on rune powder. What? That is... What do you know about rune powder? Actually, don't answer that. The littler said about it, the better. No one should touch that stuff. Not Wulbrin, and especially not those Iron Hand jackals. Rest at a Drow camp. I'd be safer among mind flayers. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand. If only there were more blessings to count.
My sister, dead by Nir's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Eleanor Thrin, Sergeant. Absolute. True souls, near disciple. True soul, cave in, trapped. Thrall, Absolute's favorite, speaks with General. Boots, gnome, thief.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
Broken. And there's dust inside it.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
True soul. Moonrise Towers. Mercenaries. Absolute unites. Find path to temple. Orders of General. Absolute's chosen. Moonrise Towers. General's necromancer. Balthazar. Safe passage. Moon lantern. Drider. Corridor. Triggered old trap. Cave in.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the Drow's body.
The true soul, the battle,
Too many distractions. There is still truth to uncover.
What a cluster droog.
Drugnir. Glad you offed him. Ain't no one divides the clan and lives to tell the tale.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
The urge to laugh intensifies. Talking jewelry, that's hilarious.
Endure!
Your pure raw power rips through the urge to laugh.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the one! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings. The Sharons tormented me, and I laughed at the pain till ne'er couldst I stop. Is there affliction more terrible than eternal joy? This is my pleasure. This is my curse.
That thing's tainted. Better to leave it than bear a dead man's grudges.
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun. You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah. And this madness may flow into you. Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't.
To my granddaughter, Shira Clawen, serves Ilmata Shida. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed. I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power. Done. It shall be.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
Iron Hand keep us safe.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise, screaming.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, pint on me.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. Like I say, we Iron Hands make good friends. But bad enemies too. Some folk are about to be reminded of that.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking, and I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again, but I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him. That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbrin will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly. I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar who mentioned it sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. Like what? Barkus root, is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers. Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing. I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.